Hi kids, my name's Lydia and today we're going to be making gingerbread men. So get your aprons on and let's get cooking. But wait, this isn't quite right. That's better. Now I'm all ready to start cooking, so let's go. So to make your gingerbread men, you will need 175 grams of brown sugar, 350 grams of plain flour, 125 grams of butter, 1 egg, but without the shell of course. Then you'll need 4 tablespoons of golden syrup. You need 1 teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda. You need 2 teaspoons of ginger. And you need 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Now, when you come to decorate, you can choose whatever you want. I've chosen Smarties and sprinkles. So the first step is to pour your flour into a big bowl, and you're going to use a sieve to do this, which just makes sure it's nice and smooth. And next, you're going to put in 1 teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, and 2 teaspoons of ginger. Now you're going to add the butter and you're going to mix them together until they look like breadcrumbs. Plop, plop, plop. Then when you've mixed it all together, it's time to add the brown sugar. Then take your spoon and give it another mix. Next and the last step is to beat together your egg and your golden syrup using a fork. Now, when you've finished mixing your dough, it should look like this. A big ball of dough. And you're going to put this into some cling film and then pop it in the fridge to chill for 15 minutes. So in it goes for 15 minutes. And while you're waiting, you can get your grown-up to help you put the oven on to 160 degrees. Done! So once your dough has chilled in the fridge, you can take it out and you can separate it into 2 halves. So you can keep 1 half in the freezer to use another time. And then you can use half to make your gingerbread men. So take your rolling pin and start to gently roll out the dough like that. And if it's getting a bit sticky on your rolling pin, you can just use some of the flour, wipe it onto the rolling pin like that. You want your dough to be about 1 centimetre thick. So if you're not sure how thick that is, it's about like that. So just keep rolling until you're happy with the size. You might need to turn it around that way as well. And you can flip it over and do the other side. Starting to look quite good. To make sure it's all nice and smooth, and just put a bit of the flour there. Like that. Great, now we're ready to start cutting. So, if you've got a gingerbread man cutter, that is perfect because we're going to use that to make our little men. But you can also use any shapes that you want. So I think I'm also going to use this snowman, this Christmas tree, and this little reindeer. So let's start with the gingerbread man. You just take it and find a spot on your dough, and then use 2 hands to gently push it down. Perfect. I think I'll do 3 gingerbread men because I've got 3 sisters. 2, 3. And if you've got brothers and sisters, maybe you'd like to make one each for them. Now to get your shapes out, all you do is just tear away the edges, and then you should be able to gently pick up your shape, and you're going to put it on a baking tray. Now it's a good idea to use some baking paper if you've got some, because that will help it not to stick to the tray. So one by one, you just carefully take your shapes. We'll do this one first. Tear away the edges of the dough. And then get your little gingerbread man, and we'll put him next to the snowman. So when you've got all your shapes on the tray, make sure they're not too close together, otherwise they'll stick together in the oven. Now just put them in the oven for 12 minutes. Make sure you use your oven gloves because it's very hot. I'm going to relax and watch some TV. Now the 12 minutes are up and I've taken out my gingerbread cookies. And look, I've got my 3 gingerbread men. 1, 2, 3. My little reindeer, my Christmas tree, my snowman and my snowflake. But hold on, there's one more cookie on the tray. What's that? I didn't put that in. Looks like the letter E. Strange. Oh well, I'm now going to wait for my cookies to cool down before it's time to put the icing and decorations on. So, if we're going to decorate with some sweets, we need something to stick them onto the cookies. And that's what we use icing sugar for. So you'll just need about 3 teaspoons of icing sugar and a tiny drop of water. And then you put them in a bowl together and you mix them up. And it should become runny like this. Now you can decorate these however you want. I think I'm going to start with my Christmas tree, and I'm going to do a little bit of stripes that look like tinsel and some baubles. I think I'll just do a bit more at the top so I can do a star. There's some more for my tinsel. And then you're ready to stick your sweets on. For my snowflake, I'm going to do sprinkles. Now I'm going to do some eyes for my gingerbread man. 1, 2. It looks a bit like glasses. And for this one, I think I'll just do 1 for the head. And this one's going to have a green one. They look delicious. So once you're happy with your decorations, you're finished. I can't wait to share these with my family, and I hope you enjoy yours as well. Happy Christmas! Bye!